Hey, I'm Bob.
I'm Jake.
Hey, and we are Nailed It the Podcast. Back after a 6-year hiatus,
Yeah.
or whatever it's been between episodes. We don't exactly keep it together on a timetable, apparently.
This is what, episode
Episode 5.
5? Okay.
Yeah.
I was sitting here, as we were setting everything up, trying to remember.
Yep.
I was running through each episode, trying to remember what we talked about.
It's been a hot minute.
It really has been.
But episode 5 is here, and we'll do as we always do and see what's going on. So what's been up with you?
Quite a bit, actually.
Yeah, let's get to this because you have some things going on that you failed to mention.
Okay.
We've been together several times in the last few weeks, and the internet told me about this thing you're going to talk about. But, I mean, start wherever you like.
Okay, so what you're referring to was kind of spur of the moment, all kind of happened at once. I had seen a post that went out to a mutual friend of ours, Mr. Austin. I think either he made the post or vice versa. Dave had made the post to him. One of them wished each other a happy birthday, I'm pretty sure. Whoever just, I think.
That would have been Austin.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
his birthday's in December. He
Okay.
got old in December. Remember, we played his party.
Oh, that's
I
right.
mean,
we did.
turned 50. He's not old at all.
And so they had made David made a post to Austin saying happy birthday, and jokingly, one had said to the other about, hey, are we going to start a band? The other one said, I need a bass player. And then I, jokingly had commented on it again, or like to them just to chime in. I was like, hey, who needs a guitar player? And then next thing you know, Dave and I are talking about doing a project, and I'd say within about an hour, he messaged me back. He's like, I've got a bass player, I've got a drummer, I've got a guitar player, and I sent him some riffs all the riffs I had sent you prior, minus that one that you and I were talking about doing.
That's fine. That's fine.
And next thing you know, we have this band, and we're all talking, and it, as you've seen, it's basically
essentially it's Stricken, the Disturbed tribute band, but with you.
We pulled an audio slave.
Basically, yeah, which is fine. I mean, those guys clearly lock in, so that should be easy enough.
And I had met Steve prior. Obviously I know Dave.
Right.
And I've known Steve for a little bit. I've been friends with him. We've talked a bit. Never really have gotten a chance to jam with him, but from what I've seen of him from other projects and things, it seems like I could get along musically and just as friends. But yeah, once we had started, talking in a group chat of what we were trying to go for with this band, we were like, okay, yeah, screw it, let's do it. And we were trying to think of a name for this band, and I had pitched it to Dave initially because I was jokingly saying to my brother-in-law about this band, and he threw out the name Lysdexia to me as a play on dyslexia.
Yeah.
And so he said Lysdexia as a joke, but I liked that.
Jokes about people's disabilities. You guys are getting canceled for you.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, we don't care about that sort of thing here.
But he said the name Lysdexia as a joke, but it kind of stuck in my head, and I was like, I like the way it kind of rolls off the tongue. It's easy to remember. It's something that people will remember. And I had pitched it to Dave. I was like, what do you think about Lysdexia? And he's like, I don't hate that. And he's like, let me pitch it to the rest.
That's a big deal. Dave hates everything.
And so he's like, let me pitch it to the rest of the guys. This was before we got the group chat going.
Right.
And once he did that, he's like, they're in. They love the name. So then we all got in this group chat and we were talking, and then we made the announcement on Facebook, which is what you had seen.
Right.
Where we announced the name, we're Lysdexia, we're coming out soon, with some original material. And it's going to be fun, too, that I can't give all the details yet, but there is a show in the works.
You're doing too much, bro. You guys didn't even get together yet.
Oh, I'm aware.
No, I get it. Man.
But
stuff like that can come together quickly. So.
Yeah. Well, I was offered a spot on a show with some other friends' bands, and they said if you can get a band together by this date, the spot's yours. Like we want you on the show.
I believe we discussed this off air at some point because you
I
were trying to thinking about doing something else. So
Yeah.
I know you guys and you guys don't. But yeah, I know of what you're speaking. So that's cool.
Yeah. So it just kind of like everything kind of fell into place there. So I was offered that spot on that show, but didn't have a band at the time. But now that Listexia is becoming a thing, I had said to them, well, hey, if we can get something together pretty fast, this spot is open that we could take. And they were all for it. So eventually, once everything is set in stone and we know for a fact that this is happening, this show is going to be a thing, I'll announce it here.
Right.
Get all the dates and details and all that fun stuff together.
It's still in the early works, so that makes sense.
And for good reason. It's supposed to be months away.
Right.
What are we? We're in July. Yeah, so July going into August, we've got 4 or 5 months.
Fair enough. You've got less time though than Tooth of the Bear.
Very true.
Because that's very slow going, but that's fine. We'll get there.
We're the ball is rolling, but the ball is rolling at a
rolling
very
uphill,
slow speed.
So keeps rolling back at me, and I got to push it again. So we'll get there.
But speaking of our Lord and Savior Beartooth,
Caleb be his name.
We have new music.
New music, which came out as of this recording. It was released on Sirius XM Octane today, and we're just huge Beartooth fans. So excited, neither one of us heard it. You didn't get the chance at work today, and neither did I. And usually, par for the course, that'll probably drop on streaming services tomorrow.
Yes.
Generally, new music comes out on Friday. They released Riptide the same way. Not Riptide, Sunshine. Sunshine released at 10 a.m. on Sirius on a Thursday, and by Friday it was on the internet.
Yes.
So oddly, I assume by morning, after we record this tomorrow morning, we should both be able to hear said song.
Oh yeah.
But last time there was some riffage, and I haven't heard any. Now, is there? You had posted reposted Beartooth's Facebook post, but
did you not watch it?
I didn't have it with any audio on, so I haven't heard. I have heard nothing. So it's going to be super fresh for me.
Okay, yeah. So the clip that I shared on Facebook has a snippet of the new track.
They usually do.
Yeah, and it was funny because I saw the clip and it was playing with no audio. I clicked on the clip, so I missed like the first 2 seconds of it, and it cuts into just Caleb screaming on his own, that just a cappella, no vocal or no music, and it punched in. I was like, oh my God, I need to hear the rest of this song.
Yep. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that brightening up my Friday morning. So
absolutely.
Hopefully it'll be ready to go when I get up in the morning.
I am so excited. I'm gonna set an alarm to wake up, and not only that, I have off tomorrow, so I can.
Oh, that sounds wonderful.
So that's going to be fun to hear that, and I'm sure as soon as I hear it, I'll message you.
Yep.
Or vice versa.
Well, since it's your day off, I will most certainly be up and at work before you get out of bed.
Probably.
So I will have heard it, but I will wait for your response.
I would say you'll know when I hear it.
Right, so will the world.
But I also like that they keep switching colors.
Yeah, that's new for them. They switch colors each album, obviously. Yeah. But that's per song. That's this.
They went from
there's
teal.
Clearly a thematic thing: the teal to the yellow to the pink, or whatever they're calling it.
Yeah, but I was so excited because, like I said to you, the day they changed their profile picture and their cover photo. Oh my God, I was flipping out at work. I was like, everyone needs to stop talking to me for 5 seconds so I can find out what's going on.
What is happening? Well, we knew, and that's the thing. You had sent me a message. All the messages. What do you think of the pink? I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? What a weird thing to send somebody in the middle of the afternoon.
Zero context behind that.
I don't know what you mean. I had no idea. And I was just like, what? I was looking at my phone for a good minute before I responded. What is he asking me? Is this? My mind works very, very uncensored. So when you ask me something about the pink
what do you
out of
think
context,
of
I'm like, what are you doing at work right now? But no, and my wife got super excited. She goes, "Oh my God, the merchandise will be pink, and I better get a damn shirt."
Oh my God.
So yeah, I mean, so will I. Got to have all the colors. That reminds me, I think the sale's over. I don't know if you've ever been on TeePublic website. There's a lot.
I've heard of
our mutual friend Marshall.
Okay.
His Level 11 company. He does obviously designs for companies, but he does one-off shirts that he does.
Right.
And he had posted they were doing basically like a big sale for anybody who's a creator on there.
Oh, really?
So I went on, I was looking at shirts. I may have bought one, may show up at my birthday show at the campground. But I started going through, and I realized there was, as I'm scrolling through, it's all random people stuff like Ninja Dog, and I was like, you'd have to know the creators or be looking for something.
Right.
But I got to the point I saw a Memphis May Fire shirt, and I'm like, is that sanctioned or it might not be? So I was like, well, let me type in Beartooth, and wouldn't you know it, not only are there the logo that we like, that the bee, your tattoo logo,
right?
There's just a big one of that in black and white,
right?
I had seen a while back the earlier tours for Aggressive, and I think there's one that says In Between.
Okay.
But they're cool, like almost not shield logos, like crests.
Okay.
Like totally different than what they do now because they kind of run with the same font and logo design. And I was like, man, these are actually really killer shirts. I might actually order myself some. I'll have to remind the show. But yeah, TeePublic, I think you could probably type in anything you want. I know you're for instance, your Alice Cooper fandom.
Oh, absolutely.
I bet you if you type in Alice Cooper, you're going to see a bunch of cool shirts, either one-offs or knockoffs maybe of old tour shirts that people are just making. I think it's that thing where you can make something, it only is up for so many days, and it's down, you don't get in trouble.
Right.
A lot of parody shirts are like that, I noticed. I did see they had a picture of basically for the tour they're on now at Trivium.
Okay.
There's an artwork out there where it's like a half and half picture, and it says, Trivium one side, Beartooth, and it's like it's hard to explain, but I'm sure you've seen it.
Probably.
And there was a T-shirt with that. It's almost like people are just uploading artwork and making T-shirts out of them. So that's neat. Maybe that's where we should put Nailed It shirts.
Yes.
Yeah, just let people buy them. We do have to do that.
That's it kind of, from what you were describing, it kind of reminds me of this app called Macari.
Yeah.
So I only discovered this recently.
Macari's been around for a long time. Well, relative to the internet.
My older brother introduced me to it because he's bought a bunch of comic books off of there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can pretty much find. I mean, it's a used reseller, so you can pretty much find anything.
And I had done the same thing when I went on to Macari for the first time. I was just looking up a bunch of random shirts.
Right.
I was looking up like Hulk Hogan shirts and Alice Cooper
shirts.
I know, shocker.
Yeah, you don't like any of that.
But then the same thing, I was like, I wonder what kind of Beartooth stuff is on here. And I still might buy it if it's on there. Somebody has the VIP bandana from below up on there.
I have two.
But
I wear one, and that one stays in the signed frame. That's my backdrop, and you'll never get it.
Well, so someone has, it's the bandana, the bag, like the tote bag.
Yeah, I have. Actually, I do have two of those. I could probably give you one of those.
And
I might gift you one of those at Christmas.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
And there was another piece of the VIP merch, and I don't think it's any of the other stuff that's in that
I had quite
frame.
a scare with that thing, actually. I came in one day, and it was off the wall. My wall hanging adhesive let it go.
Oh.
And it popped out, but it didn't break the glass, which could have ruined everything in there.
Yeah.
But, no, people sell that kind of stuff. And sometimes, especially websites like that, apps like that, whatever they technically are, they're usually not overly. It's not like going to eBay and everyone's like, I got this signed thing and you're going to spend 400% more.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure for like a bunch of the stuff in the VIP package, it was like $30.
Yeah, see, that's.
I
paid more than that for the actual VIP package. So
they also had a disease cassette tape.
They had those up on their website for a long time, and so I actually thought about just getting it to get it.
Yeah,
getting it to get it. That's good grammar. They were sold out.
Yes.
I did want to point out to you on Totally Nonsensical Beartooth. So I know we're turning this into another Beartooth episode. I had gotten a email about they were putting all the Sunshine stuff on sale like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, really?
On the website, which I should have known that was a dead thing ringer or dead giveaway. They were about to do something else.
Right.
But they put up a picture on their post and it has like all little T-shirt. Those. In the bottom, there was a yellow bandana.
I saw that.
And I'm like, oh, sweet. It doesn't exist on the website.
Oh, my God.
And I looked when they first dropped the Sunshine stuff when I got my hat and my T-shirt.
Yeah.
It didn't exist day one. So what is that doing there if it doesn't exist?
I have been, since Riptide came out, I wanted a Riptide bandana and I wanted a Sunshine bandana.
Nope.
And they didn't have, like, the only way that I saw that the bandana was available was if you bought, like, the mystery bundle or whatever. Or, like, that thing that was, like, $100. Exactly. And
not doing that.
Like, like my obsession with bandanas, I needed to have ones
right
for Beartooth.
Well, I think I told you a little bit about my plan for Tooth of the Bear and bandanas. But I don't want to give that up to the internet because now I know Jimmy listens. He's a listener now. He's one of our 6 followers. I know this because, and you'll hear it this time, Jimmy. He likes to text me when he's in a mid-episode going, "That's not correct." He corrected me twice on some negative space stuff, so
Oh no.
I don't feel like I have to correct it on the air, but more or less it was a previous episode we talked about covers, and I'd spoken about how good their Journey cover was.
Right.
And it goes basically into talking about Jimmy and playing with him, but he sent me the exact time stamp. Episode 2 at such and such time. That is false. I learned that from Brian, the drummer for me. And I didn't know what he was talking about, so I went back and scrolled to that time. Oh, the cover. Yeah, so feel free, Jimmy. I told you, any criticisms you want to give, but I don't want to hear about it every time. No, that's not true. I enjoy it, actually. It's nice to know that he finally got the chance to sit down and listen to it and doesn't hate it. And, that's big because Jimmy hates everything. So I'm kidding. I digress.
I love getting the reviews back.
Yep.
For it, like you say about Jimmy, or when we get the message in the group chat from our friend Ray.
Yeah. Yeah. Ray is he's so complimentary. It makes us feel like we can't do anything wrong, which isn't true. But it's honest. I love honest feedback, and I like honest feedback that's negative.
Yes.
Like, just be honest with us, and we can only make it better. We've been saying for a while now that we have zero format to this show. We started out, we were going to have some kind of format. We'll start by talking what's going on. We've never stuck to it. We've never stuck to a timetable. We were going to record every week. We've got 5 episodes in 5 months. So we are clearly not following anything other than what works. But you know what? The people that are listening, I do appreciate. I know you do too. And I do like hearing, hey, when are you going to record? When's the next episode? I'm burned through. Well, maybe this week. Nah, fooled you. But
correction. That's whenever Lauren messages us.
Not true. I'm starting to get that now down at the campground. I'm getting that from Alex and Taylor now.
Oh, that's right.
There's your shout out, girls.
Yep, there they are.
Thank you for listening, though. We do appreciate it. But they were begging me for weeks for Nailed It stickers. I finally gave them not only our podcast sticker, but the band sticker. So
okay.
We got fans. We got fans out in the college age kids. So
we have a wide range.
We now have fans in Pittsburgh, Shippensburg. Technically, they live in Philly, so Philly.
I'll take it.
Yeah, we'll take whatever we can get. So, hey, I never thought we'd be a #1 podcast on iTunes or anything. Like, I'm glad we got to do this, and we continue to do this. So, I'm spending money to soundproof this studio, so we got to do something in here.
Yeah, so we need to do something to put it to use.
And we do have something we're going to do. And I think we touched on it a little bit, and I put out a poll on our Facebook page.
Yes.
But we decided a couple episodes back, that we had done a Beartooth episode. Shocker. And,
that might be a
apparently every episode's a Beartooth episode if you listen. And we decided we were going to do kind of some mini episodes based on different bands that I like, you like, we both like, or maybe we have to introduce to the other one, in a deeper meaning. And we did a little poll. We had a couple bands up, so we haven't gotten to those, but those are going to drop. I think we're going to drop little mini episodes here and there in between our normal full episodes, where we'll just specifically talk about a band. And I'm not sure how that'll go. It'll be, here's some facts, here's my first time hearing them, or my first memory, or things like that, and yours. And we had discussed hopefully putting an acoustic cover of some kind at the end of the episode, whether we live play that when we're done or we record it and add it on. But the biggest hurdle there is finding a song that hasn't been done to death.
Right.
And the reason I bring that up, because the winner of our first poll was Limp Bizkit.
Yeah.
And I have a lot to say about them when they came out. It was very early on when I was deciding to do music.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll save it for the episode. But the easiest thing is to do like rearranged, or something everyone does. There's a lot of My Way covers out there, and I even found a really I sent it to you, just a really off the wall but super mellow version of Break Stuff.
Oh yeah,
the girl with the cool voice and the way she's singing it, and I was like, we just copy that. But we'll figure out what we're doing. And if anybody's listening to this, by the time this hits the air, we may not have done those episodes yet. And if anybody has any suggestions on a cover we should try, that's not the same thing you always hear from us from those bands,
right?
Because we're gonna hit Breaking Benjamin, we're gonna hit. We should hit Alice Cooper, although I don't know how that's going to go, because that'll just be me playing along while you do a song. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that section and that becoming kind of a regular thing for us to do outside of our regular podcast. So
right.
That's coming as well. I'm not sure what else. We have gigs coming up, but that's because neither one of us know how to sit still.
Oh, yeah.
I overbook myself, and you do you were first for the first time, and I feel good about this. The first time in my musical career with other bandmates, someone else is in more bands at one time than I am, more projects. Bless your heart, because man, it's a lot. People are constantly like, "How many bands you in now?" Well, actively right now, only really 2 active bands for me is huge.
That's how
I still play with Fell from Zero once in a while. I got a show coming up next month, and the tribute band has a show in 2 months. But actively, it's just Ghostlight and Nailed It.
Yeah.
Which we've rolled all our acoustic solo gigs into. I guess I say we, but I just basically started promoting you and Dave whenever you play as part of Nailed It, because I mean I think that works, and neither one of you stopped me yet, so that's fine. It's a place to promote from.
And I'm trying to think what we have. You're at. Take a shot. Where are you at on Friday?
Okay, so as of this recording, this is a Thursday evening. I play in Charlestown, Maryland, Northeast Maryland, which is near the most wonderful place on earth called Craft Haven. I'm sure you guys have heard about the campsite in our other episodes, but that's actually the name of it. Please don't make it internet famous. I don't want it re-ruined by strangers. But I play at a place called the Wellwood down there, a really old and well-known place. It's my first time playing there. Not Ghostlight's first time, but Ghostlight's first time since pre-pandemic. So, and the cool thing is we had started playing some other places down there, the Naughty Goose. We, of course, play the Campground. That's coming up for my birthday soon and Labor Day. But the Wellwood called us.
Oh, really?
Hey, we have these openings, and we'd like to get you guys back in here. We see you're playing a lot more, so it's kind of cool to have a place that could just pick and choose any band they want.
Right.
And we're playing outside under a little pavilion thing at like their outside bar, which to our back is their marina.
Oh.
So the water's behind us across the street. Like, it's cool. So it's going to be a really good time, I think, and looks like the weather's going to hold out, which is always a scare with all our outdoor gigs we have all summer. And then I play back here in York County, we're at the Burning Bridge in Wrightsville on Saturday night, which is actually cool. We just found out this week they have built a beer garden out back, barbecue beer garden.
Oh, really?
And we are playing out there, and instead of our normal 8 to 11 inside, we're playing 6 to 9 outside.
Oh, wow.
And they're having food, barbecue starting at 4:30. You know, it's all ages, and of course, beer served out there too. It's an experimental thing. They're just getting, like, still building up seating and how they're doing it. But so we're not the first band to play there, but Ghostlight's first time playing in this section. We've done they do some out in the street Halloween and some summertime parties. They close down the corner of the street there.
Yeah.
But this will be the first time we're playing outdoor on their outside venue, so that'll be cool. And then, of course, you and I play at the Ripped Rabbit on Sunday from 4 to 7.
I always like it there.
I do, and I have a long history with that place, as opposed to the owners and the staff. They are the former owners of Fat Daddy's in York, which I've played more shows at than I can count. I have a long history, and we used to do Sunday Fun Days in their giant tiki deck. And now that it's closed, they've since bought what used to be the old Banana Max building. It turned into the Rip Rabbit, and they've made a really nice outdoor area that we've both played already.
Yep.
And it's just, I think it's a really cool spot that people have yet to figure out.
Yeah.
People know it's there. Banana Max was there for a long time. Yeah. And they always had an outdoor patio, but they've turned it into more of a beach tiki vibe like they had at Fats.
Yeah.
And I think people really need to check it out. I'm not afraid to pump up a venue that I play at if I think it's worth going to. And we've had some good shows, and disclaimer, full disclosure here, I did do all the booking for their summer Sundays for them because it came up pretty quickly and I knew a bunch of people.
Yeah.
So it went from, hey, do you want any dates, to I can help you out with this, and it took me less than 24 hours to book every Sunday for the summer. And of course we had a couple, and that's
right.
You and I have one this Sunday, and Dave and I are going to be doing one in September towards the end.
Gotcha.
The only one he and I could work the same dates on. But they also have excellent orange crushes for
$5.
Do. Really good orange crushes. And there's always a food truck there. Now, all our previous shows have been Rye Guys, who are also friends of mine from way, way back. Excellent food. There is a different truck this week, and the name's slipping because I just saw it yesterday, but it looks like a slightly different style of food than what they normally have.
It looks like barbecue.
Yeah, like it's not just the burgers and wings and the good stuff that Rye Guys has. It's a different menu, obviously, different truck, so that'll be cool. So, I would love to think I can get this edited and out before that episode or for that show. Yeah. But this episode's not going to air till next week.
Yeah.
So hopefully everybody was there and had a great time. You have a solo show tomorrow night as well at the Falls, correct?
Correct.
Our good friends, our monthly gigs at the Falls Hotel.
Monthly. I'm bi-weekly.
Yeah, you're bi-weekly, so she's giving you Tuesdays. You're bi now. Cool. You heard it here first. So you're we both have separate Tuesday gigs once a month.
Yes.
But you picked up quite a few Fridays, which I don't have available because of my other bands. So
yeah, I had gotten a message a while back asking if I was available basically every other Friday to play down there. And, like how you were saying earlier, like people ask you how many bands are you in. Really, aside from Nailed It, oh, Jesus, just dropped my phone. Aside from Nailed It, it's just my solo stuff.
Which is true, but and of course now, but also, I just totally lost that train of thought. You know what that works for that? Editing. But your solo stuff is going into all the different stuff you do on your own. You record covers. You do a lot of that.
Yep.
I know. I just saw that you're going to release a cover tomorrow. You've now got this other project with the Stricken Boys.
Yep.
Which is a separate band. So technically, your original stuff, though, floats into different bands.
Yes.
You do different styles of stuff, which is always Jake, but it's different. You could literally make those different bands.
Yeah.
So I guess it depends on how much you want to make it look like you do too much. Because technically, like you said, you're in 2 bands, kind of. But you could be in 5 bands, really.
There was a point in time that I was in, if I remember correctly, 5 bands at one time.
That's my max. I've been in 5 bands that actually had booked shows at one time. I used to count the acoustic gigs as separate things.
Okay.
Because at one time, Nailed It was separate when it was just me and Dave, was separate from what See You Next Friday was with BJ and Ken.
Gotcha.
Or if Dave would play as the bass player, as the 4-piece, they were separate.
Right.
And at some point, Dave and I realized Nailed It was a less confusing name for a band than See You Next Friday, so we folded it in. But I used to count them separately, but again, with like our booking, I count what you do and what Dave does as acoustic stuff. I like to count that as part of Nailed It shows.
Yeah.
Because that's the beauty of our band. We're a 4-piece, we're a 3-piece, we're a duo that switches out, or we're guys that do solo gigs.
Right.
Which for me is literally this year. I've only started playing solo gigs in February.
Right.
So and now I have a whole year's worth. So I mean, it is what it is, and I like that. And the Falls is key to that. I took that gig thinking it's a Tuesday night for 2 hours. I haven't played a solo gig alone in almost it had been almost 2 years.
Right.
And if I was gonna start doing this like I keep threatening to everyone, then I should take these gigs. I should try this and see how it goes.
Yeah.
But that's turned into a really fun place. The regulars there like us.
Oh my gosh, I love the people
and I love the staff. Jenica's awesome. The owners are awesome. They are so, I don't want to say grateful because it's not like we're doing them a favor, but they're so nice about it, and so they're so quick to remind us every time we're there. Oh, thank you so much for being here, and thanks for doing this. And to me, it's more like you called us.
Yeah.
We came to do the gig. We have a good time. If it wasn't a good time, we wouldn't come back.
Oh yeah.
And I appreciate how much they enjoy us coming back.
Yeah.
But I also feel like they don't need to tell me every time, and not because of a bad way. Like, I want to be there. You don't have to thank me for doing something I want to do.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm never going to tell them, hey, man, don't thank me. I would never make them feel awkward like that.
Right.
Apparently I would on the internet when I talk about it on the podcast. But I'm pretty sure they don't listen. So, and if you do,
hey, guys.
Hey, guys. But, so yeah, again, it's talking about stuff that, venues that I think we only do stuff that we want to be at now.
Oh, absolutely.
It's a different thing than it was even 5 years ago, where we were just taking gigs because we could. Not you and me, mind you, but as bands.
Right.
Now I love playing stuff, and I'll try new rooms. There's some new rooms we've got coming up. The Effort of Legion.
I'm excited for that.
We've got that duo gig. I have a thing coming up in Lancaster, a solo gig next month. Oh my goodness. What an awful person I am. I'm going to figure that out, and then I can edit this all back down. Something Grill Gardens. Man, our good friend Ed hooked me up, and I totally blanked out on what it is now. I have a calendar for that. It's on my phone, Jake.
Speaking of our good friend Ed, I'm at work the other day, and I have this coworker. He comes up to me. He's like, "I just saw this band. You should check them out." I was like, "Where'd you see him?" He goes, "I saw him at this place in Mechanicsburg."
Let me guess. Love Drafts?
That's what I said. I was like, "Was it Love Drafts?" He's like, "Yes." And I said, "Okay, well, who did you see?" He said it was this local band called Y2 Kids. I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah. I know them."
Yeah, of course.
And he's like, and I was telling him, I was like, I know Ed," And he's like, oh, okay. He's like, then you know Lyndhurst. I was like, yes, I know these.
Yes, we know Lyndhurst. In fact, I just got to see Lyndhurst 2 weeks ago in York.
Yes.
I had a rare Friday night off, and I stayed in town instead of rushing down to Maryland in my campground to see them play. And man, it was nice. It was really cool. It was actually right across the street from my work. It was nice to see those guys play. I hadn't seen them in so long, but it'd be nice to check out more stuff if I wasn't so busy. Can more bands play on like Wednesday nights so I can go see them? I mean, clearly you guys run your schedules around what I need. So, hey!
And look who's here.
We have a visitor to the studio all the way from Pittsburgh via her parents' house here in York for the week. I would love to give you a microphone, but I don't have one.
Here, you can steal mine.
You can come in and say hi. Hey, everybody, it's Lauren. Lauren from Hot and Dangerous is here. Yay!
Hi.
So we've been trying to get you in the room since day one. We've talked about your band, and we got one of you here.
1 out of 4 ain't bad.
That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, it is
Slowly
you.
working up. Maybe 2 next time.
Yeah, we'll try.
Yeah.
We've talked about this 100 times now. We want to sit down with all 4 of you somewhere. Maybe that'll be our first remote recording. Who knows? It's all about your schedule.
I'm sorry.
I'm on across the state all the time at school or whatever.
Trying to better my life for
I'm
my future
bettering
fur
myself.
kids.
So hey, what's up?
Oh, no,
Got a tattoo today? I heard?
yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yeah,
It's
It's a Pussifer tattoo.
nice.
Not many people are familiar with them, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, enough people that the shows are full, right?
Oh, every time.
Well, then clearly
Yeah.
someone's familiar with them. Just no one here.
No one here.
Yeah.
Only the
That's
cool
okay.
kids.
That's all right.
Yeah.
So how's school going?
You're welcome.
Were you forced?
Yes.
Nice.
When I drive, of course he's forced.
3-hour drive to Jersey, and that's all we listen to.
Well, I
All
mean,
we listen to Stevie Nicks too.
there you go.
Variety.
Don't be a liar. You had 2 songs or 2 artists to listen to.
Yeah. No, school is going great.
Good. Is that it's going pretty well that you skipped this week? That's cool.
2 classes were canceled.
That's
We're
all right.
supposed to have a show Saturday, but that unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately, I saw that. You guys are missing out on playing one of the cooler rooms in.
No, I'm bummed. I was super excited.
You'll get another
And to
chance.
see Scott and Sumo there.
Yeah, it's Double Barrel Roadhouse, by the way. If anybody listening, I know I brought them up before because I had an amazing experience there, and I'm going back in December or November. November? My God, I don't know what my own scheduling anymore. But I'm really sad that you guys don't get to do that because it's a super cool room, and we don't have many of those that size in York anymore. Like 0. We have 0 rooms like that in York now, so you'll get another chance.
They're trying to rebook the show.
I think
Hopefully it works out.
the guy there, Dominic, if that's who they were dealing with, or the road case guys were dealing with, I think Dom's pretty much the booking guy. Dom's super easy to work with, and if he can find a way, he'll find a way. I worry that place is going to get too big for us small guys after a while. They're really doing some good things
After
there.
Corey
but-
Feldman gets in there.
Yeah, Corey Feldman, of all people. Oh, I knew about that. I'm blowing up Sumo's spot here. I knew about that a week before they announced it. He's like, you can't fucking say anything. I'm like, I won't, but why would I? And then they started dropping these, oh, we got this thing coming. Here's some hints. I'm like, I wanted so bad to comment on his post, like, can I guess? But I had a feeling he'd be like, shut the fuck up, man. But I think that's pretty neat. I don't know if they've announced anything else going on with that. I hadn't looked. They were trying to get another angle on that, an opening act that would tie it into the Lost Boys stuff. But since they didn't announce that, and I don't know if it happened, I'm not going to say anything, and maybe they're still working on it. But
I mean, Hot and Dangerous can open.
off air, I'll tell you what he was planning, and I think you'll find it pretty amusing. So maybe that's something they can work out. But speaking of sumo, actually, I'm going to see Kenny Loggins with sumo. I am. He messaged me a couple weeks ago and says, hey, are you free September 12th? So Tuesday night, we're going to go to New York City. I'm like, for what? That's a Tuesday, man. I got a
You're
job.
out on a Tuesday?
And he's like, I'm just saying I got tickets to like one of the coolest things that you're not going to want to miss if you can go. I'm like, well, just spit it out, man. He's like, I got tickets to Logan's Farewell Tour in New York. It's the closest date. I already have the tickets. Do you want to go? I'm like, huh. So I had to
Yeah,
mull it over for a while,
probably.
see if I could work it out. Because as it stands now, that is the middle of the week. The previous to that, I have a show Friday, Saturday, twice, 2 different shows. Sunday, my wife and I are supposed to be going with our friends to a Steelers-Niners game in Pittsburgh.
You gotta
Staying
come
overnight.
Visit me while out there?
Staying overnight, coming home. We have tickets for Ginger at HMAC Monday night. Tuesday, I'll be getting on a train to go to New York. to see Kenny Loggins there night. Come back Wednesday and I can chill for a bit. Thursday I have a show at Ghostlight. Friday I have a show at Ghostlight. Saturday I have a show at Ghostlight. And then Sunday I have a Nailed It gig. So I have this run of like 8-10 days or something where I don't get any time.
Oh wow, playing live music.
But it
and
sounds-
going to see live music.
It sounds pretty
awful.
awesome, right?
No one feels bad for you.
I just, I like to humble brag. I got a busy, cool schedule. But, yeah, so Kenny Loggins, that's kind of neat. Like-
Fun, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of those things I probably never thought in my life, like, man, I can't wait to see Kenny Loggins.
That's how I felt about Boy George.
Oh, see,
We
that
got to
sounds
see
awesome.
him. He was at the same festival as Stevie Nicks.
Oh, that's awesome.
And on our way of working our way up front, we sat there for 4 hours seeing every other band, but couldn't
Yeah.
complain.
You got to do what you got to do.
Boy George, Gary Clark Jr.
Gary Clark Jr.
It
is
was
awesome.
a great night. And then, of course, Stevie Nicks.
Well, and I felt that way, and I still feel that way about the one and only time I got to see Huey Lewis. As many of my friends know, I'm a huge Huey Lewis fan.
No.
And he came through York. God, that's got to be going on 10 years now. Thankfully, because it was only a year or so later where he had to stop performing because his tinnitus getting so bad. That was something I always wanted to do. And man, for a guy who's generally known as a rock guy, or depends on who you ask, I'm a country guy now, I guess.
Country Bob.
Depends on what day of the week you can ask me, and I'll give you a different answer. But that was the coolest environment of like seeing people from 18 to 80 just enjoying the music, getting up in the aisles and dancing. I'd never been in that much of a swing of age groups to see one act before. You go. We've been to many shows. We're all pretty
yeah.
much the same people in the same basic age grouping, there to see the same, mostly metal.
That's how I felt seeing Hollywood Vampires. I spent the weekend at Rock on the Range. Come back Monday, go see Hollywood Vampires. Nobody's moshing. Everyone's standing like a few feet apart because
Old
it's
people.
all old people. And then us like, can I just push my way up?
Hey,
Yeah, he's mad about that.
you can get mad, bro. I'm cool. I'm good.
I was in the same room as Johnny Depp, so
Well,
you know.
there's that. Well, technically, if you're gonna just go with I've been in the room, every time I went to some sort of nerd convention, I've been in the room with like the biggest stars ever. And
That's fair.
actually, I've been in the room with Chris Evans. In fact, I was touching him.
Yeah,
so
nothing can really beat that.
It's right there. I keep it where I can see it at all times. So, I mean, that's a pretty big deal.
Yeah, yeah, I'm a little jealous about that one.
I've been lucky enough to be around. I mean, that obviously I paid for, hour in line for 10 seconds in front of a camera, but I've been lucky with like concerts to be walking around, and some of the band guys, and a lot of them were before they got super huge. We're just walking around talking to people. Comedian Club was always great for that back in the day, and
I've ran
So-
into that with Rise Against a couple times.
It's
I've
just-
seen them, and the guitarist is just like over on the side talking to people.
you forget sometimes that they're just people. They're just people that play music. They just happen to be that's their living, and they're big. They're filling rooms. What we all want to do someday.
Maybe I'll get to do makeup on Chris Evans sometime, and I'll get you a
Oh.
longer meet and greet there.
Give me a piece of his hair. No, I'm just kidding.
That's a little weird.
Um,
How about just a whole face cast?
Oh.
Face casting.
Sorry, folks. Just had a moment on mic. Neat. Anyway, I got the sumo Loggins thing just took me way off course, as all our podcasts do. So anyway, back to it. School's going well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I've been seeing you've been putting the posts up and stuff. You got yourself a little art streak in you, don't you? I mean, I knew that already, but I never saw you sculpt or anything before. So that's in fact, I have some of your artwork on the wall, right behind you.
Oh yeah. Yep. That was a quarantine boredom.
Yeah, quarantine boredom
there.
drumhead with my band logo on
Yep.
it.
Don't look at the back, so you can see the
Yes,
mess up.
that's why it's hanging that way. It's not on like a string swinging in the wind.
Thank you, appreciate that.
But
yeah, digital sculpting has been my favorite.
I saw
This
that. I was going to bring
semester.
it up because that's something I wish. I mean, as a completely failed artist, and by failed I mean I just didn't do the schooling and keep up with the work. I found something else to do, so I got married or whatever.
whatever.
But yeah, the digital sculpting stuff I think is just neat, and it just looks really good too. So
It's tricky, but it's quickly become a favorite. Kind of makes me want to go a different direction. Maybe like character design for stuff.
Oh my God, you're having some sort of change of heart while in the middle of school.
I know.
How very
shocking.
college of you. So yeah, that's cool. What do you guys got going on band wise? I know it's hard with you not being home, but
Yeah, our next show is at the Burnham Eagle in August 19th, with And Also By. It's about an hour and a
Oh.
half away.
where's
It
my
is
calendar?
love.
I believe I do. Wait. August 19th is marked off for something
And
else.
Tiz Wrestling.
Son of a!
You still doing that?
You still wrestle?
Oh,
We'll talk
potentially
about
not. All right.
Are you still doing that date or you're not? Okay. So there's a good chance what you're saying is we can go to that show instead, because I have off that whole
You
weekend.
need to technically know someone to get in, but I mean, you know us. So
Yeah, it's fine.
I don't know. I don't know how it works.
I have
I show up and play.
I have multiple bandmates from multiple bands actually off that weekend, so it was like there's no playing unless I'm going to play by myself. So that's perfect, actually.
Well, mark it off there and take the trip.
Let's see.
You'll get to see and also buy.
Which I have not seen them yet.
They're amazing.
Also, some folks that we're going to get on the show at some point, one way or another. I guess I have to get more chairs and more microphones, but that's fine. It's fine. I got room. I can move all my stuff.
Yeah, after that, we have nothing till October.
Well, it's
Burnham Eagle again, and then Racehorse Tavern for Halloween show.
cool.
Listen,
Actually, I have a Halloween show this
you know
year.
me in Halloween. I'm ready to dress up.
I'm playing. I think I'm playing a Legion actually. Believe it or not, I know that sounds really old man, but dude, some of the Legions in like Lancaster County Legions that Ghostlight does are some of the coolest shows we do. Big rooms, the staff loves us, the people are there to see the band. You know, it's not like they're just rolling through like a bar.
How
It's
I
really
feel
nice.
about Burnham Eagle. We've been there twice so far. Once, twice. We've been there, and
You stop by.
always everyone loving us. We always get a ton of people there. It's just private clubs. People are gonna
Right,
be
right,
there.
and that's the other thing with private clubs too. Technically, Legions, VFWs, unless they're public ones, which isn't VFWs do that more than anything I found, but those people want to be there. They're booking a band because they want to have entertainment. So, and that particular one, our Halloween one's in Marietta, the Marietta Legion. We just started playing there. I keep saying we. This is all new rooms for me, but previous to the pandemic, Ghostlight pretty much played everywhere we play at some point. But they brought us in. They're like, "This is like, how often you guys want to play here?" Like, slow your roll. We do a couple times a year, but we have. They're so nice to us. We have such a good time there. That's the first place though I found out that I can't wear my hat backwards.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
They were very stern about it, very nice about it. I completed setting up. They're like, "Hey, listen, buddy, that's disrespectful in here with your hat backwards." I'm like, I did not realize. I understand like the weird thuggish way kids wear their hats sideways and shit, or not actually on their head. I didn't know turning your hat backwards was disrespectful to the flag, apparently, or something in their bylaws. That's no big deal. I was like, okay, but that's my thing. I can't turn my hat around.
Gotta have a new thing.
Nah, hat's a hat. I sit here without a hat on for the first time in our recording because we decided we're not recording video today.
Good.
Mostly because Jake and I are still wearing our work clothes. It's just that kind of day. Are you having fun over there, buddy? Yeah, I figured
We've
you
lost
would.
him.
That I told you the story of that guitar, which I'm not entirely sure is correct. I think it's what was thought. You don't know the story of that guitar.
Sure don't.
That there's a gentleman, and I did find out that's a 1990.
Oh, yeah,
I did a lot of research on it.
those models are old. Yeah.
I was told by a gentleman, a mutual friend of our friend Ken, our drummer Ken, who was a mutual friend of our old guitar player BJ that passed. And he had said back after BJ was in a band called Seep years ago with our friend Dave, and they basically wanted to be Korn. I'm not lying. Ask any one of the members. They're going to tell you, oh, yeah, we definitely want to be Korn. It was like 1999. It was a good idea.
I mean,
But
everyone wants to be Korn in 1999.
right. Well, I was told that BJ sold that guitar to this gentleman, Jason, that it was BJ's guitar, and he basically set it up for him, gave it to him, and he never really played it. He said it's been sitting in a case for 20 years. It's got the same strings on everything BJ did. He's like, I'm moving to Florida. I want you to take this because I think you'll appreciate it. I'm like, first of all, like, you're trying to make me cry at a show, bro. Don't do that. It's a couple weeks I met up with him. It was right before he left. I got home, and I was like, that's pretty cool. And then I looked at it. I'm like, this is a right-handed guitar. And BJ was left-handed. Now, I know BJ could play right if he wanted to, and I know back in the day he was one of those guys that flipped the guitars and restrung them. But as you know, or anybody knows guitars, you have to change a couple things on the guitar. I'm not going to get technical about it. Nothing on that guitar has changed. Now, did BJ change it back before he sold it, or was it just a right-handed one he had that he sold to Jason? I don't know. I can't ask him. And nobody back then, they let's just say they partied a lot, so no one remembers. But it is a model, an Ibanez model that I could see BJ playing in those days. But I just find it suspect that it was his playing guitar, more like it was his that he sold to Jason.
Yeah.
So, but I've done some research. I'm actually going to have my guitar player, Rich, is going to take it. Actually, glad we brought that up because I have to take it with me this weekend. He's going to take it and set it back up, clean it up, just make sure everything's good on it. And I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I don't want to just put it in a case and put it away, but I also don't know that You know, somebody like Jake would actually get some use out of it, even to play it out a couple times. Like, otherwise, it's just gonna sit here, you know, in a collection of other guitars that never get played.
With the other 1, 2, 3,
Well, all the other
5,
guitars don't get played because they're
7,
either
8, 9, 10, 11 in my view site.
yes. Did you count? Did you count the painted acoustic?
I did.
That does technically play, and that doesn't count my 2 acoustics and my other electric that aren't up here. 3. My son has one of my acoustics because he wanted to play guitar, but I don't play any of these anymore because I got my twin dicks and my Breedlove. I don't have to play these. I keep telling Jake to take the baritone home and play it, and he won't. I mean, this one can't leave because it's just memorabilia. It's a $50 guitar with $450 worth of signatures on it.
Yes.
That one, though, should be played. I made the mistake of tuning it, changing the tune a little bit, and Austin almost ripped my head off when I told him, like, you don't ever take that out of baritone tuning. I'm like,
Nope.
but there's other tunings. He's like, nope. Okay.
Don't
So-
change your baritone tuning.
Well, it sounds cool. It's just I'm not the guy to play it. It was just a really good deal. I couldn't pass it up. There was a time when I spent too much money on things I didn't need. So,
We've
like
all been there.
guitars.
Talk about my 2 Thunderbirds. That almost became 3 a couple times.
It happens.
Yeah.
Hey, totally off topic, and I'll edit this part out, but Jen wants to know what we want on our pizza.
Cool. Pepperoni,
Ooh, bacon. I like bacon.
That works for me.
You guys, we already discussed there's always extra cheese on our pizza, so I like
Say
cheese.
that like it's a bad thing.
It's not. So extra
There's
cheese and
also
bacon?
a case of Perpetual down there.
You brought a case?
I brought a case.
Oh, I should have had you. You could have, if you like the Trogs, I have a 6-pack of the Nugget Nectar I got to drink.
I'll drink that too.
In the bottles, classy. That's actually from our going away party for you. JD brought
we
it
have
over.
to do
It
that
went,
again.
it went right into my fridge with the other 700 beers that are still there. So
Yeah, that needs to be planned better next time.
yeah. All right. So, do we need more than one pizza? Yes, I'll need lunch tomorrow.
Oh, we also think that Jameson likes the smell of A&D ointment.
That could be. He's a
He would
weirdo.
not stop sniffing my leg.
Yeah, he's a bit of a weirdo. All right. Well, there's the mark for me at 49 minutes to go back and take out the pizza talk.
I mean, you could just leave it in. Everyone
Nah,
loves
it's-
pizza.
I'll get irritated. Look, if you had to sit and edit these things and hear your own voice back, an hour show takes 3 hours.
True,
My
I
God.
might skip over this part that I'm in.
My God. Nah, editing is a neat thing to learn, to know how to edit waveforms and stuff, but
I'll leave that up to you.
man, that's why we don't have any video up. That was a question that Jimmy also asked me. You guys have these on video I could put on YouTube or something and just let that play? I'm like, no, because I can't edit them like I can't take out all the buts and the ums and the ands
Does
and
he
the
have YouTube
weird pauses. Well,
subscription? Because they have a podcast app that you're on.
Well, that's what I need to find, some kind of either software or video editing software that edits the audio with the clips. My problem is I'm wondering if I cut out, say, a whole section of something that I don't want on there, is the video going to look funny? Is it going to look choppy? Or do I just put up the raw
see
video?
random or YouTube videos where it just kind of cuts back and forth.
We just need to be better at this, Jake, so we can not
Yeah,
have
get
to worry
good.
about editing and we can just upload the video that night. But we're not. We'll get there. This is only episode 5 of...
Gotta
Oh.
have like scripts and talking points and timers and.
Oh, that sounds so professional.
That's as bad as the Beartooth episode that we actually planned on what we were going to talk about.
Right. Well, and that worked, but I was actually going to write down like, hey, I got these talking points. I've got this history of the band. No, we just went off on it, and it worked because we knew enough about it.
Because we could talk for hours about
But we do every week. But
Really?
every podcast, there's a section in this week, for God's sake.
Have you heard about our Lord and Savior Beartooth?
That's how we open up the thing.
You know what else I had noticed, which I find really funny? Every episode, we talk, or at least mention Hot and Dangerous. The one episode we don't talk about them, she shows up.
Right, right.
I just knew it. I
We
knew
didn't
it
get
in
there
my
yet.
soul that I was not talked
Oh,
about
that's
yet.
not true. We mentioned Ray earlier.
Yeah, we did mention Ray giving us sweet, sweet compliments every time we listen to an episode. Such a nice man. What a nice boy.
Oh, and we have to congratulate him and Erica.
Oh, yeah, we do.
They just got married July
Yes,
1st.
they did.
Pulled off a little surprise backyard wedding.
That's
for the
pretty cool,
family.
too. I was not surprised because
Well,
the two people in this room don't know how to keep their mouths shut about nothing.
you asked us to play that weekend, and I
But-
said no, but you knew I was in town, so you're like,
But I didn't say anything to nobody. My wife knew, of course. I didn't even say anything to them until that day. And then I sent them like,
I
hey, if you were doing something today that no one's supposed to know about, I hope it goes well.
Erica surprised me with changing her dress up last minute. And
Oh, so even you didn't know.
yep.
Even you got some surprise out of it.
Schemes and schemes, as we called it.
That's all right. I saw the pictures that Jake took.
Which
It looked really
still
nice.
waiting on
Listen,
some.
there were 500
It took Ray, what, 30 seconds to change?
Oh, it was
That
so
man
hot
changed the
outside.
record time.
Him and Kyle, I could feel the heat radiating.
I remember
from both
4th
of
of July
them.
weekend. It was
Yeah.
awful. Well, I mean,
The rain held off, but it was still quite muggy.
let's remember that it's been pretty much awful since the day summer came. So,
Is it over yet?
oh, God.
Can't wait.
I don't mind spring. I don't mind fall.
All year round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Warm enough or cold? Warm enough? Warm enough for shorts. Cold enough at night for like a long sleeve shirt.
Yeah.
Not necessarily pants. Still warm enough to get in the water if I want to, which I don't.
But you know what else? 158 days till Christmas.
All right, see, there's two kinds of
Who
people in this
cares?
room. People who like Christmas and people who want it to be Halloween all the time.
It's not that I don't like Christmas. It's that I worked 17 years
In retail? Aha. I
and
know
that
it.
does something to you.
I know that feel, bro.
This
It
will
does,
be
it
the
does.
first
I do-
Christmas that I'm not working, and I don't know how to feel.
I generally get in a better mood around Christmas, and it's so stereotypical. I like Christmas. I don't mind Halloween either. I just don't. I was never much of the aspect of Halloween where you dressing up and stuff you're very good at with the makeup and the costumes. I didn't get
Available
into-
for hire.
I didn't get into really until I started doing it for band stuff, and then I was like, I got to do it. But if it was just to like, if someone was like, we're having a party, I'm like, yeah, what's the goal here? I also, up until like last year, I was real bad. I didn't like having makeup on, especially on stage.
I mean, it's not great sometimes.
But I'll buy in if it's worth it. Jen and I used to do couples things. We did something Marvel themed pretty much 5-6 years running, right down
Which
to Star Wars
consisted
and
of
Rocket.
like the hoodies.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I went down to just the T-shirt and like the hat.
Yep.
Like, this is a costume. It said so at the costume store. But I mean, I like Halloween. I like when it comes around. I like the thing, but I'm definitely Christmas first. Christmas is definitely, of all the commercial holidays, Christmas is my favorite.
Well, I'll be
Better
home
movies?
for like 2.5 weeks over Christmas.
Oh,
We should plan something.
we should do something,
Yeah.
something.
Another beer tasting party.
We should.
Some New Year's Eve fun.
We should. Maybe we should get some. We could maybe figure out a way for us all to play at the same time in the
Good.
same place. We haven't done that in a while.
A
really,
long time.
I really wanted to have you guys down at the campground this year. In fact, I had multiple people ask me about you guys,
Sorry.
but I explained to them why, and they're like, "Oh, that makes sense." But
Next summer,
yeah, we can do something.
graduate in May.
We can
as
definitely
long
work
as
something
I'm
out.
not running all over trying to find a job.
Well, What
an
else?
episode.
what else did we not talk about today that we can include Lauren in? We touched on your cover a little bit.
Oh yeah, my new cover that is coming out tomorrow. I don't know how well this microphone can hear me.
It can hear you, but not great. You may need to get a little closer. I know she's scary.
Bitch.
I might need to hover over you.
Ew.
Yeah. Oh, hover. Nah, so creepy.
I have a new cover coming out tomorrow of the Alice Cooper song "Be My Lover" because I was bored one.
See, when you say that, I think of that '90s song, that
Be
"Be
my
My
lover,
Lover, won't
wanna
you
be my
lover?"
lover. Din, 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 din. Oh, I'm sorry. Go on.
Glad I'm not the only one. Okay.
Oh yeah, it's immediately what I thought.
Man, first time with a guest and it's being hijacked.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yes,
That works.
I'm going to have a cover of the Alice Cooper song "Be My Lover" come out tomorrow. Recorded.
Which is Friday, July 21st. Everyone.
Yes, thank you.
Andrea's birthday. Happy birthday, Andrea. She probably
Happy
doesn't listen to
birthday,
this, but you
Andrea.
know, I have to. Been my friend
Fair
since
enough.
kindergarten.
Well, she'll listen to this one because you're
I'll
right.
tell her to. Yeah.
Just tell her she loves
Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry. We're gonna promote the shit out of that.
it.
Our first guest, uninvited. I mean, unexpected.
Invited, barging in. Yes.
Waiting for that part of the episode where you just hear.
What the? Well, I'll edit in some like weird noises, like
Like a door opening, like
You need
Good
like
evening.
like the sitcom audience applauding as
Yeah,
she
right.
walks in the door.
I require that. Thank you.
Yeah, I can make
Yes,
that happen.
Okay. Cool.
I need to do more stuff with soundboards and stuff anyway.
I need that
Spice
anytime
this
I
thing up.
enter a room. If you can
You
make
just
that
need a
happen.
soundboard.
We can work that
Yeah,
out.
Okay, cool. Appreciate.
Beep, beep, beep.
But it needs to be Ray's version of that.
No, I just want the applause. Like, yeah.
The canned applause.
Yes.
Neat. Anyway, go on about your cover. We got to talk about Lauren again.
Yeah, it was recorded all by me. minus the drums. That's
Oh.
all. That's
Yeah,
all me.
weird.
Because I'm not a drummer.
Yeah, you do that.
Oh, bull.
It's like you do all this stuff every time.
Yeah.
Not
weird.
a drummer, my ass.
What do you mean?
Oh,
Haven't
you're a
heard you
better
on
drummer than
drums.
probably 2 other people in this room.
Oh, 100%.
And I'm not trying to speak for Lauren, but I'm just saying I'm pretty sure
Oh.
you're a better
no, I've
drummer
seen
than
Bob,
you
you're
are.
I've
probably
seen-
a better drummer than me.
I've seen Lauren.
I
play
might have
the
been when I was
drums.
14. I don't know about now.
No,
If you need that like joke, that I got you on that.
Oh,
she's
yeah.
fantastic
That's-
at a rim
that's
shot.
about it.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, if you want like something played over the top, across the top, I got it. You want something played on the kick, the hi-hat, got it. You want me to put that together?
Nope.
Find somebody else.
All 4 limbs moving at different
Yep.
times. No.
No, thank you.
I swear I have rhythm. Just not in that.
It doesn't have to be drum rhythm. Timing and rhythm might be different.
Oh, in other news,
Yes.
I know I made a post about this.
Lean in, son.
Listen, my back.
You'll be fine. Get on your knees. That was weird. I'm gonna keep that as a soundbite. though.
In other news, I know I had made a post about this a while back, but my old band Side Piece is now getting back together because we were bored and
Why do all bands get back together? Not for the fame or the money, or you wouldn't have broke up.
yeah, but it's a whole family thing. It's me, my brother-in-law, and my brother-in-law's stepdad. Yeah.
Sorry, my brain was doing the math. Go on.
It's
It's
basically
like that thing with the math thing going over.
It's like that well thought out meme with Charlie from Always Sunny with the board.
Pepe Sylvia.
Anyway.
But we had our first practice the other night, just getting back together and trying to dust the cobwebs off. And it's a cover band, just doing whatever we wanted to.
Oh, that's okay.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
No, I'm not saying it's a
Cover
bad thing.
bands, my God,
God.
can't stand them.
Awful.
All original or get out. Yeah. That's a soundbite too. Bob said that one time.
But yeah, we went through some of the old songs that we used to do. Like we did the Van Halen version of "You Really Got Me." We did "Rock and Roll All Night." All the 80s and 70s songs that.
Oh man, when's your first gig? Sign me up. These are my favorite tunes.
We were
You
so-
heard them.
I'm fine with them.
Oh yeah, you had.
Okay.
We played
Yeah.
on
At
the
my
same.
birthday.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say the
Yeah.
3 of us all played a show together that
We
in
did.
separate bands.
Birthday. That was
That was the kickoff to birthday month.
sure was
2 years ago? 3 years ago?
3.
Two?
Was it? It was
No,
2.
2.
2 years.
Yeah.
Oh no,
No.
was it 2
2
years?
years ago.
You sure it was 2 years ago, not 3?
No,
I
because
don't-
3 was 2020, and that was the quarantine birthdays. Still.
I time. I was saying, cause I time. That's right, because I time everything around when BJ passed. That was the year he
It was
passed.
2021 that we did that.
Ugh.
Hold on.
No, I know for sure.
Do you?
Yes.
Are
Yeah,
you
no,
sure?
she's right.
Yeah,
She's right.
I'm always right.
Wait a minute. Well, that's it, folks. Show's over.
No, see, I will constantly try and prove that she's wrong, but it just never happens.
Well, then technically she's not been wrong. Until it's proven, she's always right. I mean, that's where I live my life, so I'm fine with that. How that works. Ask my wife; she'll tell you I'm never wrong.
Me and Jen. Me and Jen are always right.
Oh no. Also, if you ask her, I'm very funny as well. So that could be a whole other topic for a podcast. Things I say to my wife that aren't true. Like, I'm funny and I'm always right. And she's like, no, you're not. And I'm not right. Yeah. Well, episode's over.
Like that skit or that like bit in Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Which bit? Show's been
Yes.
on for 37 years. You're going to have to be more specific.
Where they're
It's
like,
a great show.
was it like things you can say?
Oh, to your food that you can't say to your partner or stuff like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, I love that stuff.
I love those clips.
Good stuff. We should just do a comedy episode. We're comedians.
That would be
We're
hilarious.
comedians. I said it.
As a kid, we
I'm always right.
only had air conditioning in the downstairs, so in the summer I'd sleep on the floor down there.
Oh.
My dad would be coming home. He worked at a bar, and I would have Whose Line on, but I'd be pretending to sleep because it'd be like 1 a.m. and I should be asleep because
Right.
I'm like 12 years old. And he would just be doing his thing, and he would just hear me silently laughing at the show, pretending to be asleep.
That show is worth laughing at every time. I so much love on TikTok now. I just followed their page
Oh yeah.
because they just post the best clips from all of the years. God, those guys are funny when they're on, man.
I remember the day that I met Wayne Brady, and
Wayne Brady gonna have to choke a bitch?
it was on the set of Let's Make a Deal.
Really?
Yes, because I was on that show.
Of course
All right.
I was.
Now, hold up for just a second.
What What
Are you
hasn't
25
Jacob?
going on 70? You have done more in half the time than I've done my entire life. Like,
So,
I'm doing it wrong, apparently.
so you can go back and watch the episode. I'm sitting right in the front row of an episode of Let's Make a Deal. I had gone with a couple friends to Los Angeles, and we had gotten free tickets. And well, that's how they fill that place up. They just give the tickets away for
Right.
free. And initially, we tried getting tickets for Ellen because Ellen gives a bunch of free shit away. So we wanted to try and get that.
You wanted free shit. You had nothing
Pretty
to do
much.
going on
Well,
Ellen's
Nobody
show.
likes her.
Yeah, no, this was before she got canceled or whatever.
Alright.
But
Jason Aldean's next.
but
I don't even want to get into that. What a bunch of shit. The internet sucks. Anyway.
Yes.
But we got tickets for Let's Make a Deal, and we did the whole thing, all dressed up in costumes and stuff. And the only thing I had
What was
was
your costume?
I was a Hawaiian tourist. I wore a floral shirt and a straw hat and my sunglasses and a fanny pack. I went to a dollar store across the street. But anyway,
Put a lot of effort into that one. That's what you're dressing up as Halloween this year.
I don't even think I have that shirt.
Oh, we'll make it happen.
I got fat now, so I don't have that shirt
Amazon's a thing.
Yeah, you're huge, bro. I've been meaning to talk to you about it. What a dick.
But yeah, so we got there to the studio in Burbank and everything, and got to meet Wayne Brady and who's that curly-headed dude from the show.
Ryan Stiles, tall one.
Well, Colin doesn't have any hair.
And
There's always a rotating person around Wayne, so who the hell knows?
and then the blonde lady, whatever her name is. They were all super nice.
Oh my God, the blonde lady
Oh,
out in
her.
Burbank. Yeah, no,
I forget
it's
it.
just the one.
I know exactly who that is.
Yeah,
Whoever's on the show now.
Oh, I haven't watched it.
But anyway, yeah, I got to talk to Wayne a little bit and everything.
Oh, you're on a first name.
Yeah,
It's
we're
Mr.
first
Brady.
name basis friends. It's fantastic. But no, yeah, that was my little story that I got to be on. Who's not? I keep wanting to say whose line is it anyway.
That would have been much funnier.
But
I
let's
was
make
on
it.
Pete McTee's Clubhouse. So we
oh,
want
so
to talk
for-
about the real stars.
For anybody listening, Pete McKee's Clubhouse was a super low-budget local program on Fox 43, probably before they were Fox, and that happened in the 80s.
Maybe like 92.
Super cool. Clowns, guys, clowns. So, I mean,
Nerdy clown and a weird scientist.
budget
what could go
clown.
wrong?
good times.
Yeah.
I probably know Pete McTee in his real life and didn't even know it, but that's fine.
Oh, probably.
I was
You just
never
don't
on a
know what he looks
television
like
show.
'cause he's
I was on the
different.
news a couple times, not for bad shit. I was interviewed.
I was
Um,
on the news, mainly photobombing background.
No,
Other
I
stuff,
got
but,
interviewed
you know.
2 or 3 times for different stuff in my
Shocker.
jobs. My son was on an episode of Jimmy Kimmel when he went out to California. He was in the crowd where you could see him when they swept the crowd.
Oh, really?
It's kind of neat. I can technically see myself in a Breaking Benjamin concert on their DVD. By technically, I mean I know that's where we were sitting because it was at the back of the concrete, and that's us. But I mean, it's just little blobs, but that's us.
I was on a episode of Comic Book Men.
Yeah, you did tell me that, which this comes back to you rubbing it in that I've never been to the stash. So
We need to just take a trip out there.
we do. We need a Kevin Smith day.
I
we
mean,
want a theme for our
You're
podcast
going to New York. Why not just take a little pit stop?
because it's sumo, and although he'll enjoy it too. I don't know. He bought the train tickets. Maybe we can
Train doesn't go that way.
like this.
No.
I'm doing the snake with my arm, there, folks.
If you're taking the train that I've always taken, it goes from Harrisburg, Lancaster, Philly, New York City.
I don't know. He just said, "Hey, send me a message. Hey, I need your full name and your date of birth." I'm like, "Are you gonna also need my social security number?"
Also, like you guys when you're booking my Nashville tickets, need your full name and date of birth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Also, your bank account number.
We just need a day where we watch Tusk
No.
That's not happening.
and go to the stash.
Dear Kevin Smith, I love your work. Except that.
Unless you do a Tusk 2 and need a makeup artist.
They are doing
love
Tusk
that
too.
movie.
Okay, you need
I
a makeup
regularly
artist.
listen to his, I regularly listen to his podcast. They're actually Justin Long's on board. They're actually doing a Tusk.
I'll be
too.
available.
I have not seen nor will ever see Tusk. I've not seen Yoga Hosers, which even he says is the worst movie ever.
You've
made.
never seen Tusk?
No,
Oh my god.
I've never seen Red State, which was his first
You may
jump
have
into
lost your
horror.
partner here.
Oh my
Um,
god. That's one of the greatest movies I've ever seen.
But I've seen Jersey Girl more than once, so I don't know if maybe I'm making the mistakes here. I don't know. I've seen one of his. I've seen his. I never. Come to think of it, I think I like only his Jay and Silent Bob shit because I never finished watching Cop Out. Terrible movie.
that's not
which he also agrees with. Well, Zack and Miri's
I was gonna
funny.
say, Zack and
That's not a
Miri's
Jay and
funny.
Silent Bob movie.
I have a confession though. I've never seen Clerks, and I just broke both their hearts.
As
I've
those
got-
I assure
There's
you
a goddamn
open sign
Clerks
here.
thing on my wall. There's a Mallrats book.
Mallrats is
I've
good.
seen Mallrats.
I got a bunch of Kevin Smith
I
pops
was-
up here.
I've seen Mallrats. I enjoy Mallrats.
Oh my god, we need to watch Clerks.
Oh, you don't get to say shit about people watching movies, sir. You don't get to say shit. You have yet to sit down and watch Scott Pilgrim, and I'm telling you
I haven't
that
seen
is a
Scott
whole
Pilgrim yet.
that is a whole episode of the podcast because
Way.
you won't get to speak.
Out-
I'll
out
be
of
like,
the way.
Jake, did you like it? And you'll say this scene. I'm like, let me tell you about that scene. That is one of my probably top 5 all-time movies. I love that movie. Love it. I'm pointing at shit like people can see through
We can
words,
see.
This
through
Scott
voice, and I'm
Pilgrim
pointing at
stuff.
my Scott Pilgrim memorabilia.
Ramona Flowers is now married to Ewan McGregor.
I know. They have a kid too.
Yep.
Obi-Wan and Ramona have a kid.
Oh.
I guess he did other
Another
stuff, but
evil ex.
he's Obi-Wan now.
Oh.
She's Star Wars now too.
She is?
Yeah, she's gonna be in Ahsoka.
I need to catch up on those series.
You really should.
I'm way behind.
Me too.
I haven't seen the newest season of Mandalorian yet.
It was okay. It had some
Okay.
points.
I'm still gonna watch it.
It wasn't nearly as dreadful as Boba Fett was, except for the 2 episodes that were about Mando. Then it was awesome. So this guy's like, "Oh, Star Wars, cool."
Yeah.
Another
Have you
thing
seen
he
the movie
hasn't
about the
seen.
tire that kills people though?
Oh my god, rubber? That is a great
I know
Have
what
you
it is.
seen the
I was
movie
trying not
about
to say
Ron
it.
Jeremy's dick that kills people?
one-eyed monster. Listen, cinematic masterpiece.
We're gonna cut this episode real short if you don't stop talking about the worst movies ever made.
Listen, it's something.
You know what?
It's one of those that you have to see once.
No.
Just to say, if you're into horror movies,
I've reached a point in my life where there are things I can say no to and don't feel bad about it.
Poultrygeist.
no.
Not gonna. You
That-
guys, you
that's
guys have had
that's
this
where I
discussion.
draw the line at
We're not doing this. I'm
Uh,
not doing Poultrygeist.
Right when her and I first started dating, that was like the first 3 movies we had watched together.
And somehow you're still together.
'Cause it was
Are you trying to say that it's like some sort of relationship maker? Because I don't need that, so
weird horror movies?
I'm good.
Yes.
I'm
Weird
not a
movies.
huge horror buff. I like
Winnie
something.
the Pooh, Blood and Honey.
I've wanted to see that.
I
Recommend.
like
Oh, you seen it?
Yeah, seen it.
I like like stupid slasher kind of horror.
I mean,
which
this-
I hated when I was a kid. Like it terrified me as a kid. I was just a little.
Blood
puss,
and
but
Honey is a stupid slasher.
I want to watch that. I do. I do want to watch that. But there's ones that there are levels of horror that I don't like torture porn. I'm not into like fucking Hostel and shit. I think that's just not.
I haven't seen that.
It's just shock for the sake of fucking shock. It's like how fucking awful can we be? And I don't get it. But I also don't care for like the ones that like what's that? I only saw parts of it. My wife talks about it all the time. It scared the shit out. Like suspenseful kind of horror, like The Strangers. The Strangers.
Oh,
That's
that's
the
a
one where the
good
people
movie.
have the masks outside the house and shit, and they break in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that like terrified my wife, and she's not scared of shit. I'm like
See,
stuff like
that's what I'm looking
psychological
for.
horror. That's what I'm
I
looking for.
want to be scared.
That
'Cause nothing scares me anymore.
yeah,
Because
that's
I can look right past it and be like, oh, look at that makeup. Oh, this is how this is gonna end.
isn't it
I
awful
get
when you
too
start
distracted.
paying attention? That literally is what podcasts have
Yeah.
done for me. When I listen to audio now or watch movies, because some of the podcasts I listen to, they're guys that were film guys, or they talk about the cuts and the edits, and I'm like, now I kind of get taken out of watching stuff. I'm like, oh, now I've heard too much about the inside of this stuff, so it does change. Like it makes it nice when you find something that's just pure entertainment of any reason. You know what I mean? Any movie that I can sit down and go, or TV show and watch. I'm like, I'm not watching for what they did wrong or right. I just want to watch this. But that's few and far between.
Things are ruined now. Like I was watching a TV show and it's real dramatic. Someone was dying, and I go right to the hairline and see the wig is kind of lifted up a bit.
Yeah, I can now tell when I've caught shows that flip the frame in a different scene to try and reuse
I
the
hate
footage
that.
and stuff.
I hate
I'm like,
that.
and it's only for a second, and you're not meant to notice it. I'm like,
when
wait a
the
minute.
hair's parted on a different side
Yep,
for a
yep.
scene. Yep.
yeah, wait, that guy's driving on the other side of the car all of a sudden in the background. Oh, god damn it. That is generally because I watch only old shows or new streaming stuff, so it's stuff that they didn't have budgets to fix shit back then. So it was that what practical effects. It's a lost art.
You know, if you want to see a really stupid horror movie,
I don't.
No, it's
Not you, the general.
Oh, the general,
No,
the,
Bob
the
too.
fandom,
Bob is included in this.
the 4 fans they'd like to hear.
One of them's here.
Yeah, I was
One
gonna
of them's
say,
here.
one of
I know
them's
Jimmy
here.
listens now.
Jen's downstairs.
Jen listens once in a while after she's like bullied into it by me,
And then
verbally bullied,
Those 2 college kids.
and the 2 college kids from the campground who keep asking me every weekend, "You guys gonna record?"
But no, if you want to watch a really stupid horror movie, and this is like 2 of my favorite things combined, but it's a horror movie called Pro Wrestlers vs. Zombies. Extremely stupid movie.
No.
But stupid in the greatest way. Stupid like how Tusk is stupid but great. This movie's stupid but great.
You're not
That's
selling
not-
it to me.
yeah,
That's not a
no.
sales point, Jake.
It's not.
I went to a screening of this.
Oh.
They were doing like a screening tour, and one of the stops was at Fort Indian Town Gap.
So you ran, like on foot probably,
Just like the Flash going up the road, like vroom.
and right out of the theaters. Anyway.
And I was taken for my 16th birthday to go see this.
Oh, so like
So, like,
3
2
years
years
ago.
ago.
Cool. Yeah.
Listen. But it had a couple of wrestlers that I had watched on TV. Hacksaw Jim Duggan was in it, and Kurt Angle, Matt Hardy, and all these people.
Hey, name drop. Just go on. Go on with what you're doing.
And they were there at the screening, and they didn't stay to watch the movie. And I had
Why would they watch it? They lived it.
The zombies are real.
but
And I smacked the shit out of them with a 2x4 and suplexed them.
I have a signed bloody 2x4 from Jim Duggan from that night. And I just
Wait, he got it bloody that night? Holy shit.
The
Who said
zombies,
something
man.
bad about the movie?
But
Oh, smack.
there was another wrestler there named Shane Douglas, and a couple months ago, I had gotten the chance to meet him again, and I had talked to him, and I said, "Hey, I met you, going on 10 years ago at this screening of this movie," and his first response was, "I'm sorry to hear that," and he's like,
You're really not selling this movie.
"But
to
it's a
us.
great movie."
Even the people in it don't like it.
Yeah.
But it's such a good movie.
I mean, I don't want to go extreme with my analogies here, but I mean, there were people in Germany that thought Hitler was a great guy too. They were wrong.
It's free on Tubi though.
Tubi always crashes when I try to play.
Really?
Probably
Yeah.
because they have movies like that on.
That's because you got robots.
I got robots.
My knee hurts.
Thanks for letting me crash.
Hey, no
I mean,
problem.
not that I had a choice, but
No. I was hoping you'd come join us for a little talky talk. We just didn't know if we'd be done before you got here, so that's cool. I don't even know. I don't even know what this episode's about.
I don't either.
It's about me now. Yay.
Well, yeah, we have a sales point now, so that's good. It's not just me and Jake bullshitting again like usual.
Yeah.
You watch. I'm gonna get into this. Go to edit. Like all the audio's gonna be shot or something. Son of a.
Come back. We got to redo
We gotta do this
it.
When are you leaving? We'll do this again.
Barge in halfway through. Like, oh, surprise.
We're like, whoa!
When are you going back?
Monday.
Oh.
So I'll be here for your show Sunday.
Jake and I discussed possibly live recording our show and using it as an episode if it comes out. So we might.
Yeah, I'll be there.
We might be being like super professional Sunday and not fun at all.
Oh,
Yeah, okay.
lame.
That's not true. We can't help but be fun.
We are
And
at the right
professional.
time. Or what did we say in the first episode? We are professionals.
Yes, we are. Well, it's clear every time we record. Everything's different. The audio is different every time. Something happens every time to something equipment-wise.
What happened today?
It couldn't get it to record for no reason. I had to basically I had to turn it off and turn it back on, and then it worked.
Usually
Did you
fixes
keep
it.
that first minute and a half in the beginning?
Oh, it's still there.
Where it's like, is it on? Is it? Hey.
That should just
That's
be
the
the
kinda
intro
stuff-
to the episode. Is it on? Is
That's
it
kind of
working?
stuff I hear on other podcasts that they'll play before they play their theme song, like dumb bullshit they do, like, hey, did you zip up after you pissed today or something stupid like
Do
that?
you guys have a theme song yet?
No, because Jake was gonna write one before the first
Jake.
episode. I don't want to hear his name in my podcast, sir.
He's not here, so.
He's Bald Dave.
Dave's not here.
He doesn't get other nicknames in this room.
Bald Dave.
Until he graces us with his presence, he doesn't get a different name. I can't wait to make a little microphone bald guy for our picture, though. I don't even know how I'm going to do that. Shiny head.
Ooh, what kind of microphone do I
Like
get?
a shine at the top, yeah.
What's that?
What kind of microphone do I get?
You get one with like glitter.
I don't
I'm
know.
okay
That's
with
a good question. I hadn't thought about it.
Well, now you have to, so sorry.
Good. No, that's fine. Now I have something to do at work. I mean, on my free time.
Yes.
I don't want to talk about work. I'm not here to talk about work ever. We'll talk about work when we break for pizza.
I mean, we don't have to.
No, we don't. Probably the worst day in 14 years. Anyway, we should probably wrap it up because we are Oh, look, we're almost at a fucking hour and a half again. Now I'm going to edit a bunch of shit out.
You're welcome.
Yeah, we're going to get these down to like 45 minutes an hour. Not once.
Yeah.
Not once. Yeah, so let's just wrap it up then. Do you have anything else? Did we miss anything? Yeah, back in the mic. You know how pumped up I'm about
apologize,
to
I'm
make
like-
this to hear anything?
Just take off the noise gate. I'm sorry, I'm like crawling over you to talking to
Yeah,
this
I'm sure you
microphone.
really broke up about it.
I'm
Kick my shoe off.
sorry.
It's fine. Don't touch me.
Hey,
Uh,
stop touching me.
We got all of our upcoming shows.
Yep, shows are good. Your secret band you didn't tell me about.
I didn't know about it either.
Listen, it was all
When I
spur
said-
of the
When
moment.
I said I just heard about it on the internet, like everyone, Eag's like, I don't believe you. I'm like, you can believe me, buddy. I didn't know about it
He
till this
sent me
morning.
the pictures. Like, which logo do you prefer? Didn't
For
tell me
what?
Any context. Nothing. I
That's
told him
'cause
my
didn't.
preference.
I didn't want to give.
I didn't even get that. I saw it on Facebook, like all the plebes.
But yes, so we talked about Listexia. More details on a show coming up as details roll into me.
We mentioned Tooth of the Bear, which is currently just trying to get traction. What's going on with that show is getting the other bands to do other tributes, so we can
Yes.
lock a date. We're holding on finding a date until we know we have a full show bill around it, or it's not worth it.
Yes,
So,
we've
That'll
got
come on its own.
we've got what bands that said they would do a day to remember.
Day to remember, and there seems to be dueling arguments on who's going to do Bullet for My Valentine. I don't care as long as someone does it. Possibly Avenged.
we had more time, aka if I was home more. We've talked about doing random stuff like that, but
Well, we'll get there. Then we have to figure out the huge logistics of making that band work. Jake and I have a lot of vocal work we have to figure out. The guys can play the parts, no problem. I'm sure of that.
Yeah.
You and I have to figure out what we're singing, then what Jimmy's singing with us, because it's a waste if we don't give him a microphone. I don't like him talking, but
Is it kind of like
man,
Ken?
his singing is amazing. But we'll get there. We'll get to that. So that's just, I think that's not a back burner. It's just on a side burner right now while we figure out what's going to work so we can make it go.
It's simmering on low heat.
Of course, I got a billion shows coming up. Not just Nail It shows, but of course my Ghostlight shows.
We also
Mentioned
talked.
earlier, I got a Fell from Zero show coming up in a couple weeks, and I've got a Next to Nothing show coming up Labor Day weekend. So lots going on.
And then we talked about Hot and Dangerous' shows coming up.
Yep.
follow Facebook, Instagram for those.
Yes. As I always point out, we are on the Facebook. And we're on the TikToks, but I keep forgetting to make TikToks.
You
I
gotta
wish Jake would
search-
do some once in a while. That would be great.
You gotta search Hot and Dangerous Band for us. Otherwise,
Yes, Hot and
Kesha
Dangerous
pops
Band.
up.
We
Which
do
I'm not
po-
mad about. But, you know.
Yeah, our Facebook is Nailed It the Band, but our TikTok. And did I do anything else? Did we talk about this?
I don't think so.
I don't think we do it in Insta, but it is Nailed It the podcast. So find us where you can, and you have your own personal stuff. And I always forget mine because I don't care about my personal.
Yep.
Don't look at my stuff. It's just me reposting other people's memes and shit.
Yeah.
Stick with the band stuff. Stick with one of my 75 band pages. Hell, I still have a Johnny Chimpo page. No one goes there.
I'm gonna go there tonight.
Please do. It'll show I have one new actually, it'll tell me I have
I'm gonna do
17
that
new
right
visitors. And when I go there, it'll be the one you put up and 16 of Facebook saying, you haven't posted in a while. No shit, because the band broke up 10 years ago.
Johnny Chimpo, 641 likes to 628 followers.
Oh, I wonder what those other people are.
Last post, August 8th, 2020.
Yep. And that was me probably posting something stupid.
First show post
August
from
2020.
11 years ago.
Oh, I reposted our.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. We actually tried to get that back off the ground, but unfortunately.
You should do it, but with have you seen Super Troopers 2?
Yeah.
You should do it with the name of the band from the little like dream sequence at the beginning.
Well, unfortunately, lives have become what they are that we can't get all the guys on board, and it's not the same. We're never going to do that without at least the core four of us. So, Chimpo's in the past. The best band I was ever in that didn't get it, that no one came to see. That's all I was going to say.
Hey,
I love the
came
band.
to see.
I love
Even
the bands I'm
before
in.
we were friends, I came to see.
I love all the bands I've been in and I'm in now, but there was something special about that band that we just couldn't get anybody to come out. Like we played really well, we sounded good, we played the right songs. It was just the right time. Put us 5 years before that, or put it now, and we probably pack rooms. But it was just a weird time, and unfortunately, it came and went. Flash and pan. I've been a part of a couple projects like that. Everything was cool, and nobody cared, or all of us found other shit to do, and they broke up. So, I'm riding on almost 9 years with Fell from Zero. September will be 9 years since the band started, and I'm in my second year with Ghostlight, who have been around for 10 years. Nailed It's been around for 10 years. December, I think, will be 10 years since BJ and Ken and I started playing out. So, yeah, I guess as the older I get, the less I want to do new shit that sticks. All right, let's get out of here. I'm going to eat some dinner before I get hangry. Drink a beer. So, as always, we'll start it out this way. Let's reverse it. Uno reverse.
We're going to go backwards now? All right. So, as always, I'm Jake.
I'm Bob.
I'm Lauren.
Yay, Lauren. And this has been Nailed It the Podcast. We'll see you guys when we see you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.